Good morning, Skidaway. I am so blessed to be here with you this morning, most especially today, because it is my 1-year anniversary with this family. And I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Now, if you've read your book of disciplines today, if you've looked at 2 Samuel, then you will see David at the precipice of sin and then walking into it. We see David he is where God did not intend him to be. His armies are fighting and he is supposed to be with them, yet he's at home and he's had a lazy day. He's gotten out of bed and he walks and he looks and he sees Bathsheba and he covets her. And then in order to cover up this sin, this fall from grace that he had, he plans to have Uriah murdered. And this is after, of course, already calling him back home just to try to get him to go sleep with his wife, because lo and behold, Bathsheba is now pregnant. And he's got all of these plans trying to cover up this sin. And it's like he's taking the moment to forget that God has already seen it. That God, the one that he worships and adores, already knows. And sometimes we try to put God out of our mind so we don't have to see our sin. But David is still that exact same David, the one who played the harp for God, the one who danced and bashed cymbals and gongs in his excitement of who God was and what he had done for him. This is the same David who walked out in faith alone to face a giant, the one who has been anointed and blessed by God. This moment of sin did not take away from all that David was. We walk through life almost two-spirited. We have this innate desire to know God once we have been touched by him, once we're filled with this Holy Spirit. And yet sometimes our minds want to try to push down that spirit a little bit so we can enjoy what the world has to offer. My word is for you today is, if you feel like you are stuck in some sort of sin, know that God still sees the one that was praising him. You don't have to fix yourself in order to go back to God. No, God's sitting there waiting for you to come to him so he can help you fix whatever you've gotten yourself into. Uriah didn't need to die for David to be absolved of that sin. There's nothing that the people could have said that would have detracted from the glory that God had for David. Wherever you are in life, sometimes it's so easy to say, I got to get myself clean before I can go back to the altar. I've got to fix this before I can bow to God once more. But God is already there. It's already been seen. And he is just waiting for you to say, I am still that same one who is loved. And all I need is him. I don't have to fix it. He will. Have a blessed day, Skidaway.